parenting doesn't come with a manual, so you just hope you're actually doing the best for your kid. She talked about the creator. Yes. That's, I think for me, I feel for her to actually come out and talk about something like this, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of thinking, because you have to actually really think, okay, this is actually going out. People are going to read this, everyone will actually read this. So it actually takes a lot of courage to write something like this. Hello, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel to all my beautiful new subscribers. Thank you for stopping by. In today's video, I will be talking about a memoir that I read titled, I'm Glad My Mom Died. I know you wonder, wait, why would someone write a book, a memoir with the title, I'm Glad My Mom Died? Well, we will get into that. But please, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do. Please follow me on IG. I'll put the link somewhere on the screen. If you have not subscribed to my channel just yet, please do. Please do subscribe, like my videos, and share. And also, do not forget to hit the notification bell so that you would be notified every single time I post. In the book titled I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jennette McCurdy, I hope I'm getting the name correctly. For those of you wondering, who is Jennette McCurdy and why is her book titled I'm Glad My Mom Died? People feel they feel the title is so mean, but I feel first of all it's her book. Let her give it a title she wants to give it, okay? And for those of you wondering, who is Jeanette? So she is our star in icarly. She is our star in icarly. She's Sam, okay? We have Carly, who is Miranda, and we have Sam, who is Jennette McCurdy. This is Jeanette's memoir. This book is an interesting book to read. I love reading memoirs. I love reading autobiographies because you get to read about people. Everyone has a story because that made them who they are today. So I finished reading the book some couple of days back. This book is such an interesting book to read. It is also a sad book because I was sad almost the whole time reading the book. But I love Jeanette's sense of humor. I love it. I think that is the reason why I like Sam, okay? And she incorporated this humor in her book. And I watched her interview. She did mention that people were saying is a main title, I'm Glad My Mom Died. But then if you see it this way, as if you have a good sense of humor, you would see it in that light. But then people see it differently. We cannot people see it this way. Definitely everyone would see it the way they see it, but I think I'm seeing it from the other side of the humorous side, where you're like, I'm glad my mom died, but you're maybe not really glad she died. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I mean, this is a very catchy title. Everyone wants to know. So, I mean, let's go with this title, please. And somehow, this book spoiled the image of Sam for me because now I cannot watch icarly or Sam and Cat without trying to picture the Jeanette behind the Sam, because I'm like, oh, I don't know. Now I'm seeing her in a different light. I'm like, oh wow, so you were making us laugh the whole time, but you had a lot going on. This was what you were actually going through. So I can't even see Sam like Sam anymore. I'm seeing Sam and Jeanette behind the Sam. I'm like, it's for me, that is how I'm seeing it right now. But I'll still try and watch icarly for Sam and Carly and not picture Jeanette behind the Sam. Yeah. The moment I finished reading the book, you know me, books. So I had to do a video. I like, you know what? I'm going to do a video on this book. And so let's get right into the book. At the beginning of the book, she was giving us like an insight of into her world, her auditioning world, how she started going for auditions. Okay, she said acting was not something she wanted to do because her mom pushed her into acting. Her mom always wanted to be an actress. So it's like the mom trying to live her life again through Jeanette. Yes. I mean, sometimes parents they try to I mean, left to them, they feel they're doing the right thing because they want to pick good careers for their children. Yes, they're actually doing it with good intentions, but then the child may not be happy with what the child is doing, but then the child will just do it to make you happy because that makes you happy. So the mom kept taking Jeanette for auditions, and well, she was doing the auditioning, and luckily she got big deals. Yes, it was the mom's dream. And the whole time the mom she has been suffering with stage 4 cancer. I cannot imagine what she was going through. It's terrible. And with that, and I feel somehow the mom wanted the best. She wanted the best for Jeanette. She wanted her to have the life she didn't have. Okay. And in the book, I got to know about Mormons. I don't know if I'm getting the name correctly. I didn't even know about this set of people until I read it in this book. I'm like, oh wow. So we have some people, some group of people, Christians called Mormons. I'm like, oh wow. Interesting. So there's this part in the book where Jeanette went for an audition, and she couldn't dance as of then. The girls were splitting, she couldn't do anything. So after that class, the mom signed her up for 14 dance classes. Can you imagine having to go to 14 different dance classes as a kid? But good thing she enjoyed dancing, so yeah, at least she enjoyed it. The parts the book started getting to me was the part that, okay, Jeanette didn't want to grow up, okay, because she was actually getting roles that are younger than her age. Yes, because if you have a small body, I mean, of course people actually give you roles for your body. And so because of that, she was getting roles and she didn't want to grow up. And the mom, being her mom, she supported that, and then she introduced her to calorie counting, where you get to count what you're eating, the calories in your diet. And at some points, Jeanette was almost diagnosed with anorexia, and this, but the mom, being her mom, she was okay with it. Yes. And Jeanette had no idea what that was. Even people talked to the mom about it, and the mom ignored it. Okay. And can you imagine? And that even led to bulimia, is another eating disorder that Jeanette had, because she didn't want to grow up. And so imagine having to eat and then force yourself to puke because you didn't want to grow fat. Like, you eat and then you throw up, you eat, you throw up, you purge, and sometimes even poking yourself until you bleed. There was one time she even lost a tooth because of the acid from the stomach coming out. Like, every single time you have to throw up. That was what she was going through the whole time. And the mom was okay with it because, yes, Gina was bagging rolls and she was okay with her not growing up, okay? But then she was actually malnourished because she wasn't eating proper breakfast, lunch, dinner. She was trying to not grow up. And because of that, she was not even seeing her monthly period. Can you imagine? It's actually really, I was like, wait, what? I was talking to my friend the other day, the night I finished reading the book, and she's also a huge Disney fan, and she was saying that I was telling her about the book. She did mention that parenting doesn't come with a manual, and most times parents actually do what they feel is best for their kid, but sometimes maybe what they feel is best for their kid is actually not best for their kids. Like in the case of Jeanette and her mom, the mom feels she doesn't want her to grow up. She's now malnourished, and the mom wants her to do things her way. Okay, she never allows Jeanette to do things her way. Okay, the mom is always in her class, always at auditions. She is literally everywhere in Jeanette's life. You can imagine, because at some point, I mean, of course, she's a teenager. Jeanette was a teenager and her mom was still giving her baths, she and her brother. Can you imagine how embarrassing that can be? You're growing up and then you and your brother in the same bathroom, the same space. Sometimes parents have this, they don't want their children to grow up. I know it must be hard to actually watch a child grow up. They're no more under your wings, they get to leave the house, and that makes you as a parent really sad, because sometimes you still want your child to be under you, but then the child definitely grow up someday and leave. But you just kind of want to still shield the child. So you're like, I don't want you to grow up, I don't want you to grow up. That's why she was still giving her baths as a then. If you continue reading the book, the part after she got a deal, after she got to act in icarly, which actually led, she became very famous after that show. And then she talked about the creator. Yes, that's, I think for me, I feel for her to actually come out and talk about something like this, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of thinking, because you have to actually really think, okay, this is actually going out. People are going to read this, everyone will actually read this. So it actually takes a lot of courage to write something like this. So many things happen in Hollywood, Disney, Nickelodeon that you don't know about. Only the actors and actresses know what is happening there, and we only get to know what they tell us. But and this actually, like, got so many people's attention, because you would hear people saying, wait, the creator actually gave Jeanette money. Like, it's like she called it hush money, so she would not talk about her experience. It takes a lot of courage to actually write something like that. Yes. And we got to know that the creator was a bit abusive. He gave her alcohol at 18. Ooh, okay. Wow. I mean, Jaden actually had so much courage just to write that, because it's actually not something everyone can do. Not something everyone can do. And I feel because she didn't take the hush money, that was why she was able to talk about it. He also promised her, okay, after icarly, he promised Sam to give her own show. It will be just Pocket, but somehow along the line we had Ariana on set, and then it was called Sam and Cat, and that got her really angry, because she said, wait, it's supposed to be just Pocket, now we have Sam and Cat, because Ariana is, because she feels Ariana is going to take the fame away from her somehow. And if you read the book, you get to know how she felt during on sets while they were filming Sam and Cat, because okay, Ariana is a musician, so of course she will probably be on tour. She'll have to sing somewhere, she'll have to perform somewhere. But since Sam is not a musician, so of course she's available. But then Ariana gets to miss sets, she gets to miss filming, and then they will tell Sam, oh, tell her she's a good sport, she's encouraging. But then it was actually making her angry, because I mean, Ariana gets to miss filming, but I don't. And then you tell me good sport, so it can be annoying. She wanted to stop filming, she got tired. Because the thing that actually made Sam angry, I keep calling her Sam, that made Jeanette angry, was the fact that she didn't get to direct an episode. Okay, they promised her that she would direct an episode. I mean, it's every actor's dream to be a director, you know. Having to produce, be a director is a step ahead. And but they never gave her the chance to direct even an episode, and they promised her that, so that was really disappointing. And so that kind of just killed her vibe. She just said, okay, they don't have my interest at heart, so what's the point staying here? So because she didn't get to direct an episode, that was also a contributing factor to her getting tired. Her mom had stage 4 cancer, and so she was going in and out of the hospital. But can you believe, the whole time her mom never told her that Jeanette's dad is not her actual dad, even up to the time she died. She didn't know that. The mom was a bit abusive, somehow. There was a time the dad came back because of his work, and she went to the kitchen, took a knife, and she threatened him with the knife. She told him that he's not a good father, he's not ready to father the kids, and she drove him out of the house that day. The part that made me laugh was the fact that the dad moved on pretty quick after the mom died. In fact, I don't know if he's married now, but after the mom died, he got together with the mom's best friend. Oh, it's things are happening. The mom even made her to stop calling him dad, to call him by his name, Mac. She started calling him Mac. But later on, she got to meet her actual dad, and yeah. But you know, it has to be a gradual process. You cannot just pop into my life and then everything's going smoothly. It has to be a gradual process. If you continue reading, you will get to know about the guys Jeanette's with. I did mention that her mom was literally in her life the whole time, except maybe when she's not in the hospital. Her mom was in her life the whole time. So the mom, Jeanette got a house. So the mom came and started living in the house. You know how we say, can I spend the night? Can I spend another night? So another night becomes 2 months, 3 months. So the mom was automatically living with Jeanette. And so Jeanette actually wanted to go out with this guy she was seeing. By the way, the mom doesn't want Jeanette to hang out with other guys except they're gay. So because she's still trying to protect Jeanette. She doesn't want her to hang out with other people. And so Jeanette had to lie to her that she was having a sleepover with Miranda. So she would go and see this guy. So somehow TMZ took their pictures, she and this guy, and the mom saw the pictures. The mom called her. The mom said she disowned her. But you know the funniest part? Okay, Jeanette is she's the richest in the family because of course she's an actress. So the mom said she disowned Jeanette, but also sent money to buy a new fridge. Our fridge has broken. Please, why should I send you money? You just disowned me, but you want me to send you money to buy a fridge. I mean, okay, since you disowned me, that's it. I'm going with my money. Then you should look for a way to buy a fridge and not say I should still send money to buy a fridge after you disowned me. It was funny, actually. Jeanette mentioned about romanticizing the dead, which is true. I feel sometimes someone would die, the person was a bad person, but then you would see people saying he was kind, he was loving, caring. But you know, within you, this person was not this. So she didn't mention about her family members romanticizing about her mom. She just felt within her mom was not all of this. Yes. So I don't know. It just is actually sad, you know. But no matter how bad a person was, there's always the good side. There's always something you miss about that person. There's always something good about that person. But thank God, Jeanette started seeing a therapist. She started seeing a therapist, then she stopped because of her eating disorder. Imagine having to eat and throw up. So because of this, thank God she got a therapist, and now I'm really happy she's in a better place. She's doing way much better, and I wish her full recovery so she doesn't have to worry about where she's eating, her diet, and then having to puke and purge. It's terrible. But I'm happy she's in a better place now, although she has quit acting, but we don't know. She might probably come back after some time. Maybe. I don't know. She didn't tell us in the book. But in the book, she has quit acting. But she might actually come back when she's done, healing and all that. Because Miranda, in the book, Miranda called her for the icarly reboot. But she wasn't feeling it, even though Miranda told her she would get paid the same amount of money. Why is my ear coming out? Even though Miranda told her that she would get paid the same amount of money that Miranda will be getting. But she wasn't ready. She feels she's not in a good space for that. but who knows, I'm sure I would be happy to see her back on the screen, because I mean, everyone loves Sam. Okay, I love Sam. Like, I watch Sam because of her humor. I love her. I love her. For watching my video, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.